With the Rockies on our doorstep, Albertans enjoy some of the world's best outdoor winter activities, and while winter sports are a great way to stay fit, hours on the mountain can drain your energy, leave you dehydrated. So here with some tips on properly fueling both pre and post workout to ensure the best recovery is registered dietitian Jennifer Rawson. Welcome, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Okay, so how does this differ, I guess, from an indoor workout?
Most of the recommendations are actually the same, indoor or outdoor. The recommendations are really the same. Just making sure the hydration is important and just making sure that we stay warm when we're out on the ski hill would be the biggest difference.
Right, okay, a couple of things we may need to pay closer attention to. So let's talk first about your first point, which is fueling your muscles before we work out. How do we do that?
Yeah, so before you head out on the slopes, you want to make sure that you are intaking carbohydrate. That's really the fuel that our body uses. So a lot of people kind of get afraid of carbohydrates, but that's what we need to take in before we head out for the day, so that our body would kind of fill up the gas tank before we go, basically.
Okay, so you're not an advocate of like pure just
no,
lean
definitely
protein
not.
all the time. You
Definitely
actually
not.
need, that's what you're burning. So you brought in some examples.
Yeah, so you know, something as simple as a whole grain cereal with some milk and then a piece of fruit is going to give you that. And then also another great example is yogurt parfait. So you don't got to have the yogurt and the granola, apple, and then I like it with a little touch of cinnamon. You can make with berries, however you like it, but something like that, it's simple, it's easy. People like to get on the slopes pretty early in the morning, so something that's a quick breakfast is probably going to be the best.
Okay, perfect. That's what I ate for breakfast, so I feel good about that. Okay, hydrating and rehydrating is your next point. Do people not realize how much water they're losing when they're cold?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you're doing an exercise in the gym or you're running and you get pretty sweaty, you think, oh, I definitely need to drink some water, but you're on the slope and you're not feeling that sweat coming off of you, so people kind of forget. So you need to drink water before you go, while you're drinking, and afterwards. And sticking away from the coffee and maybe the beer and things on the lodge that you like that are actually dehydrating you.
Right. Okay. So yeah, because I can imagine that you might not crave like a cold glass of water the same way that you would, but you really need it. Recommended intake. How much do you think that we need?
For women, it's about 2 liters a day, and men about 3 liters. So these are each about 1 liter each. Okay. So 2 of those for women, 1 and 3 of them for men. Maybe even a little bit more when you're working out, though.
Okay. So if you're drinking a lot of water, you probably aren't even drinking enough. The next point: wearing base layers. So. Lots of layers, is that your...
Yeah, exactly. Keeping lots of layers on you is going to be best, and especially things that are kind of moisture wicking, taking that sweat away from you so you don't get too cold while you're out there, and it's just going to kind of keep you more insulated so you don't lose as much of the water.
Okay, now I'm looking at the chocolate milk and I'm wondering where this comes into play. This is for your post-workout,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. So after you finish your workout, research has shown 30 minutes post-workout is kind of the best time for you to take in something and to maximize your recovery, especially for the next workout. So you want something, we kind of call it the 3 R's of recovery. So refuel, you want something again with carbohydrates. You used up the carbohydrates, now you need to refuel again. Then you want something to repair, so you want protein to repair those muscles that you were working out, and then you want to rehydrate again. So those are the 3 R's. So chocolate milk kind of has all of those within it. It has carbohydrates, protein, it's 90% water, and has the electrolytes for our sweat losses. So it's kind of an all, and it's easy to get within that 30 minutes. Just grab a glass when you're finished on the hill.
Or you could have a healthy, well-rounded snack. I think this is going to be good news for a lot of people. How do people find you if they'd like more information?
I actually write a fitness and nutrition blog. It's called Pretty Little Grubs, so that's probably the best way.
Okay, we'll make sure we post links on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Jennifer, nice to meet you.
Thanks
for coming in.
Thank you very much.